Hi everyone, Scrappy Kathy here with Simple Stories Saturday, and I'm recording this very late on Friday night because I was doing a Vicky Boutin class, and I realized I had kind of planned to do this in the morning, but the class continues in the morning, and I'm not getting up early enough to do it, and I don't want to tie up my computer. So I'm gonna do something I almost never do. I just grabbed a couple collection packs of some relatively recent, I forget what year this is from, 2018, so not totally recent, and this is probably 2020 or 2021. Let's see, what does it say? It doesn't matter. This one is Sunkissed, and that one is Hello Summer, and I figure I can find everything I need to make a page that reflects the summery fun that was being had when this selfie was taken. Adam is taking the selfie, and it was on the night that we went to Jamie Oliver's Italian restaurant on the ship, and we were dressed up, maybe a little bit dressier than we normally dressed for the classes and for going into town. And he decided, we stepped out on the balcony outside the room and he took this selfie. And so it was we were off on another fun adventure on the ship that, of course, was going to involve walking. I'm not sure why, but every single place we went on the ship was at the exact opposite end that we found ourselves in at the time. So first thing I'm gonna do, I have no idea what my background paper is gonna be, and I guess I need to find that. I'm losing an ice cream cone there. I know that I want this diagonal stripe to be what I matte the photo in. So maybe I could do here we go. Here we go. I hate losing all those little icons, but I need this paper. And so let me trim this down. And I have done about, I don't know, I want to say 3 hours of fussy cutting today for the Vicky Boutin classes this weekend. And my hands are really agonizing. So I'm hoping that I don't have to do any fussy cutting for this page. I'm hoping that I can do just use just stickers and ephemera. Although I think I don't have any flowers, and I'm going to want to use flowers. And there is a floral paper that I can fussy cut. This is another photo that's maybe a little bit larger than I would normally print them, but Adam printed it for me, and so I kind of cut it down a little bit from how it was printed. And let me see, I may want to use that as another paper layer. So let me get a little bit off of that to get it to be the right size. And then I kind of like this paper I should be able to get a couple pieces. I can do, let me just do this, and I'll use that for the red piece, kind of slide that in there. And then I'm going to do a skinny piece of sunglasses. do that, and I'll find a place to put that in there. And let's see what else we have in the way of this is the floral that I really do not want to fussy cut. I might pull a, there's a tag with a floral on it. And I'm gonna very, very quickly and loosely fussy cut it. No real details here, and it will kind of go, I may end up cutting it in half so that I can use half on one side of the cluster. This is going to be one of my go-to designs, which is to have a patterned paper background so that you don't really have to do a whole lot of paper piecing or, you know, strips or squares or anything. Just a photo cluster with maybe a lot of layers behind it, and then some embellishments kind of tucked in. I have a few Bramble Fox perspectives selected, and these are just by far not my favorite scissors. My favorite scissors, my scissors, are across the ocean somewhere on their way to me, and it hurt to do all that fussy cutting today with bad scissors. I didn't use these, but the ones I did use are on my table with the Vicki Boutin class materials. Okay, so is there anything else from here that I want to use? I don't really want to get, like I said, real busy with this. Ooh, I like that yellow though. That yellow would be a nice accent. That might have been a good background. I've also got some, this card right here. It's a 3x4, and it says Summer Vibes. And that certainly is appropriate for the photo. Let's see. So I'm going to try to find a way to put that in there. And I've also got some chipboard. I can fussy cut lots of those. So if you're new to Simple Story Saturdays, it's just a group of folks who love simple stories and like to take this opportunity to use up their stashes. Let's see if there's anything I want to use here. I don't, there's this little bottle of lemonade, and I have an ice cream cone, and I could use Sunkissed as my title, or use it as part of the title. I'm going to go ahead and take out all of these little hearts. And if I don't use them here, I can use them elsewhere. And I think that it might be easier for me to store this banner. Pull out Sunkissed. It's lost its backing there. Normally with Simple Stories chipboard, unlike lots of other brands, their backing stays on when you punch the chipboard out. So you can store it as you would maybe like loose ephemera. I don't think I'll use that, but I'll keep it handy. And then I've got a lemon, which is a nice little summary icon. I think there's also somewhere in there a like an RV, and I don't want to use it for this layout, but I do want to have it handy. There it is. I do want to have it handy for another layout idea I have. So I'm going to pull that out and just keep it over here with my loose ephemera. Oop, there's a little orange flower. We can't throw away flowers. That's against my religion to do that. Okay. Now, so I've got this kind of nice background. I think I'm going to mat this in that same diagonal paper. Let's see, didn't I have, oh, but have I used it? What's the other side of that? Yeah, I've used it. So I'm going to put that there, and then I have to figure out how to arrange those things. Usually, when I make a video, I have done some prep work, but not this time. Okay, I'll throw that there. Now, in here, these are some stickers I have, and I think I won't use any of the papers there because I don't think I need any more paper, but let me take a look, see if there are any icons or anything that would be good, especially good or appropriate to cut out. I think I'm okay there. I'm just going to put this off to the side and we'll just start building the page. Like I said, this is not going to be a real sophisticated design. I'm going to let the kind of watery, wavy background paper speak for itself. I'm going to layer up these pattern papers behind my photo. And let's see how we do that. I want that, maybe like that. And then this. Like that. Oh no, I wanted to use, let's use the red. We'll use the red and we'll put it kind of mostly showing like that. And then we'll use the sunglasses and see where there's a jagged edge there and there, easily covered with embellishments. I might put this I probably want to put it on the bottom because the row of sunglasses at the top isn't very good. So I'm going to go with this right there, and then the sunglasses will kind of go like that. Let's see how we can get that. There. Okay, so there's a little bit of a thing when I pulled it away from the adhesive. So I'm going to put this maybe down here, and I'll maybe build a cluster up here with this one. And I'll try to get it so the photo is parallel with things. Let me get maybe a double layer of foam behind here, because I really want to create, it has that sky that's the same color as this background, so I want to create some separation with it. I'll do it at an angle. Since this one is straight, but the papers are at an angle, I'll do this at an angle. And then now we just kind of go see what sorts of embellishments we want to use. I kind of like the floral to maybe go right here and to overlap the photo. And I think that's acceptable. It doesn't cover anything but a little bit of Adam's shirt and the arm that he has stretched out taking the selfie. So that works there. I've got this little camera that says smile, and that could maybe go on top of the photo right there. The title is going to be kind of I thought I'd put it right here. It's gonna say, let me make sure that I've peeled off I have not. That color is gonna be a little different with this peeled off. I didn't peel it off because it's broken, and that's no big deal. Easily glued together and up close. See, there's where it's broken. I love the font on this. And I also didn't peel the back off. I thought I would leave the back on if that's held the word together, but it didn't, so there's no point in having it on there. And I like the reveal of the brighter color with the backing on it. The color was very similar to the background. And okay, so my idea is to use Sunkissed Adventures as my title. So I'm going to put a little foam behind this to bring it up to the same level as the perspective. Those Bramble Fox perspectives are so nice and chunky and thick, and they really give a lot of visual weight to a page. So, Okay, so I've got Sunkissed there. I have my glue here. I'm just going to put it in a couple places. I don't want a gloppy mess. And gloppy is a scrapbooking. It's in the scrapbooking glossary, I'm sure. Dictionary. Okay, and with the font there, you can kind of curve it any which way you want. Okay, now there's another floral cluster, but I really want this. What I had my eye on was this sunshine and that cloud. And let me put some foam behind this guy and have it over here by the title. Let's see, what is the cloud gonna look like? Where will the cloud wanna go? Maybe here and here. Okay, that works for me. Here. I'll do it that way. And then I'll just put a little flower in the sky, why not? Right? Okay, I have this little pair of sunglasses, which could go right there. Okay, and then I've got some more flowers that could kind of go behind the sunglasses, and I'm just going to cut them like this. They're not the same flowers as these, but they have enough colors in common that I think that would be okay. And if it isn't, I trust that y'all are nice enough not to tell me. So I'm gonna, this pink is nowhere in the Sunkissed collection, but it's a flamingo, and I'm thinking flamingos are allowed to be whatever color pink they want to be. No matter what other colors are around. Okay, so I'm gonna go with that. I need maybe something else there. Maybe this smile could go right there, kind of overlapping the sunglasses. I like that idea. Okay, and I kind of like these little like circle-y things. I'm gonna just overlap that one on there. And then I'll put this one on some foam. And kind of incorporate it in with this. Let's see. Okay, and then I have this half of that sticker that maybe could go right in there. And I have some little tabs that kind of pick up some of these designs. Here's one right here that could maybe go let's see. I could do it maybe right there. And then I've got a black and white striped one that could go up here. And those give me some places to put some of these little hearts. And I'm not gonna care which color I'm using. Just gonna kind of put one right there, and I'll put a little tiny one beside it. I've got this little thing that says true story. I've got this ampersand. I don't think I need anything that big. I have the lemonade that could kind of peek out of there. And I have the watermelon that could maybe go, I don't want to cover up the sunglasses. Let's do the watermelon like that, and then the lemon kind of right there. And I'll do this lime maybe right up here by that tab. That there's enough texture in that I think that works. I've got a little orange heart to go right here, and maybe this little heart to go here. And for those of you who don't know, Adam is my absolute best friend and scrappy guru, I guess. And this was an incredible trip that I enjoyed thoroughly, because he just worked tirelessly to make sure I was okay and safe and not doing too much or hurting any of the many things that hurt when you're 75 years old. But it was just an incredible trip, and I love him dearly. And so, yes, those hearts are all about Adam. I wanted to maybe pull a couple things. There's Squeeze the Day. I love that idea. And I can maybe work it in there. And hopefully that's roughly parallel to the edge of the paper. There's It's a Scorcher, which was absolutely true. And that could go right there. The heat wave was kind of in full force when we were there. I think it has continued. No, it has continued. And I feel guilty, hearing about all of the horrible temperatures that no one is prepared for over across the pond, because it never gets this hot. So a whole lot of people don't have air conditioning like we consider to be kind of a necessity. There's that. And is there another? I kind of would like some excuse to use this guy right here, and that might work. I like the wood grain. I like that it's okay. And I'd kind of like something maybe over here. There's I bet I could do that, huh? And I'm doing that because no one on the planet likes sweets as much as Adam does. And so I'm sure that if you want to do a speech bubble or a thought bubble coming from Adam, it might have thoughts of ice cream. So, okay, I think I'm done. Let me do this little true story thing. There isn't a story on here, but I am going to journal. I thought I would journal on all the pages for the trip after I put them, or as I'm putting them in the albums, so that I don't retell the same story several times. So I don't know what page is going to go next to this one, or what I'm going to write on the other. So I thought I'd do that journaling and tell the trip story all at the same time. So that's why there's not a lot of journaling on the individual pages. But I'm going to put this, do I have a tweezer? Yes, I do. I'm going to put this here. And when I tell the story, I'll be sure that it's true, just because I put that there. Okay, so thank you for watching, and thank you for following along on the hop. For everybody else who's doing fun things with their Simple Stories collections, I normally dip into my older Simple Stories stash just because I love it and have been hoarding it for so long. But these collections were handy, and I knew I could make a page that would work with this photo. So thanks for watching. I'll see you next month for Simple Stories Saturday. Bye.